Okay, hello everyone. Salut, bonjour. I hope all are fine. I'm happy to see you again in this video. So as I said, since in our last class, we were supposed to do, or we are supposed to do, to follow this board exam pattern, right? So we already done the next question, which was répondez ou posez la question. Then we went back again to the text. We had a text there. So today we are going to take third question, which is mettez le verbe au temps indiqué, which means we need to recall a few things about verb. Not actually recall, it's a lesson in this second PUC. Okay, so first of all, can someone tell me what do you mean by verb? Verb means what? Verb means action, word. So in French, I can't, as if now I can't explain you again from starting off from the beginning as what is the verb, what do you mean by verb. You know already these all things. But I'm going to explain you all three types of group verb in French. As you can see here, this is the question. They say mettez le verbe au temps indiqué. This question means what? It means you need to get the right tense of those all verbs. But for us to do it well, we need to start from to understand how many groups of verbs are there in French. In French, we have three groups of verbs. Let me underline this first like this. Okay. We have here verb. This here verb, it means it belongs to the first group. First group or premier group. Premier group. This means in present tense of all here verb, present tense of mode indicatif, this all will end with E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. This is the pattern of all here verb in present tense. I will give one example. Parler. Parler. First of all, for you guys to know that, to find out if the verb belongs to the first group, you need to check the ending part. Remember, in each verb, we have two parts. The first part is radical. This is the first part, which is radical. And the next part is terminaison. So always try to check this ending part. As you can see here, the ending part is ER. That means this parler belongs to the first group. Parler means what? Parler means to speak. To speak. Okay? Now, what will be now the present tense? Present tense will be of parler will be. Present tense of parler will be. For je, I said you need to take out this ER, then add E. Je parle. Je parle. I had E. Then tu parles. Add ES. Then nous, il or elle parle. Add E again. For nous and vous, we're going to have here nous parlons. Add again ONS. Vous parlez. Add again EZ. Then il pluriel or elle parle. ENT. I'll read it again. Je parle. Tu parles. Il parle. Elle parle. Nous parlons. Vous parlez. Il parle. Please don't read here, je parlais, vous parlez. No, this Z, EZ, it sounds as A in French. Vous parlez, il parle, elle parle. Now, this is the present tense of all ER verb. That means if you see any verb ending with ER and they ask you to get the present tense of that verb, just take that ending part out and add this all ending. But as you know, in everything, some exception will be there. So in this group of ER, they say they are kind of verb which doesn't belong to this pattern or this rule. So may I know which verb is it? Maduk. Which verb is it? Okay, Vivek. Exception of ER verb. Aller. Now, aller means what? What is the meaning of aller in French? Aller means to go. To go. As you can see here, aller ending with what? Aller ending with ER. Now, according to the rule, this means the present tense of aller was supposed to be conjugated as all ER verb. But they said this verb doesn't follow that first group verb. It has its own way of present tense. Example here for aller, you will get here je vais. Je vais. As you can see, for all ER verb, I say for je, we need to add what? E. But this aller, it's different. Je vais, tu vas, il, or, elle va, elle va. Then, nous allons, vous allez, ils, or, elles vont. I hope you can see here, the present tense of aller is not same for the verb which I said here, parler. The ending part is different. Okay? So this verb, aller, doesn't belong to the ER verb. It belongs to the second group of French verb. It's irregular verbs. Any doubt? No. Okay. Now, next things which we are going to do now, I'm going to explain again about IR verb. IR verb, this means verbs ending with IR. So in this one, we're going to get IS, IS, IT, ISS, ONS, ISS, EZ, then ISS, ENT. That means we will remove the ending part which is IR, then add IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. But some few verbs again of this verb, they may not ending with I like this. You may get sometimes S, S, T, ONS, EZ, then ENT. Now, I want you guys to give me a verb of ending with IR, which will be conjugated like this. Any example? Cariapa 1, Cariapa 2. Any example of this one? First of all, I gave a homework for last video. Did someone send it to school? I said you have to send your homework to school. From school, I will get it easily from my side. Then I can correct it. Otherwise, I don't know. I may not know what is going on behind the video. Okay? So, I will give one example. Finir. Finir. What do you mean by finir? Finir means what? Sumriti. Finir. Finir means to finish. To finish. So as you can see here, finir ending with IR. That means finir belongs to the second group. Second group verb. So finir will follow this rule. Now, example, I will give example here of finir. I will start conjugate present tense. Remember, we are still in present tense of mode indicative. Because we don't have only one tense in French. We have 8 tenses are there. But we're gonna focus in a present tense, passé composé, passé simple, futur proche, futur récent, passé récent. Okay, we're gonna focus in few tense only. So finir, yes, finir will be j'ai fini. As you can see, j'ai fini. It ending with is now. Tu finis, ending again with is. Il or elle finit, ending with it. Il finit, elle finit, tu finis, j'ai fini. Then, for nous, nous finissons, nous finissons, vous finissez, vous finissez, il or elle finissent, il or elle finissent. J'ai fini, I finish, you finish, he finish or she finish, we finish, you finish, they finish or they finish also. So this is the ending part. As you can see, the is, it, issons, issez, issent. That is for IR verb first ending part. But remember here I said some verb they will be ending like this, like finir. Now I want you guys to give me a list of 5 verbs ending like finir. Okay? You have to write it and send it to school. Okay, next one. Partir. I'm still in IR verb. Partir. 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 Partir, which means what? Partir, which means to go again. To go again. Okay? Now, as you can see here, partir, it ending with IR. Now, for present tense of partir, you don't need to add again is. Okay. Second verb is partir. As you can see, for partir, present tense, we will have je pars. Now, it ending with S. Tu pars. Ending with S again. Il or elle part. Ending with T. I hope you can see. For finir, I had is, then it. But for partir, I don't have I there. There is no I. There is only S, T. That's why I ask you to give me a list of all verbs whose ending is like finir. You will get maybe 7. 7 are there. 7 or 8. They have the same ending like finir. Then remaining verb all will be like partir. Je pars, tu pars, il part, elle part, nous partons, vous partez, il or elle partent. I will read it again. Je pars, tu pars, il part, elle part, nous partons, vous partez, ils partent, elles partent. Some print, I hope you can see and you can read it very well. Now, that was the second group verb in present tense. Now, let's go to the third group. So third group, there is no like specific rule for that. Remember, from second group till third group, those all verbs most of them belongs to regular verbs. As the regular verbs, they don't follow rule at all. Few they will follow the rules, few they don't follow. So which means they keep changing. Now, for the third group here, third group, we will have here verb ending with RE or verb ending with OE, OIR. Again, as I said, they don't follow the exact rule, but most of them, they will have S. For T, there is nothing there to add. ONS, EZ, then ENT. Most of them. But few, they will keep changing everything. Example of RE. RE verb, I can take one example from board. Attendre. Yes, let's take attendre. Attendre, which means what? Attendre, which means to wait. Okay? Attendre. Attendre is already there. Attendre. I didn't say entendre. Entendre is different. Entendre means to hear. And attendre means to wait. Attendre, which means to wait. Okay, to wait of waiting. Now let's get the present tense of attendre. Now present tense of attendre will be, see, first of all, attendre starts with a vowel here. There is a or a. A is a vowel in French. So as like that, I can't put again J there. If I put J and put attendre like this, then my answer will be wrong. In exam, I will miss marks. So for that, attendre starting with vowel, I will remove the first vowel of J, then put apostrophe. Then, by reading, I will have j'attends. J'attends. But as I said, J will have S. J'attends. Okay? J'attends. I'm waiting. J'attends. Tu attends. Okay, but you may ask me also here, tu ending with U, which is a vowel, and this also starting with A, which is a vowel again. Why I didn't remove U and put apostrophe? I didn't remove U here because here I don't want to have the sound of J. That J sound, I don't want to have it. That's why I removed the E of J and I put apostrophe to get that sound of ja. Got my point? But here there is no A sound. A sound is not there. Donc, means I have tu attends. Again ending with S. J'attends. Tu attends. Il or elle attend. Now from here there is nothing to add. Remember I said we'll have SS, nothing to add there. Il attend, elle attend. Nous attendons. Nous attendons. This I can write it there so you can see nicely. Nous attendons. Nous attendons. Vous attendez. Ils attendent. Ils attendent. INT or elles attendent. This is the present tense of RE verb. Remember I said in this way you have to memorize some verb in this because they keep changing like anything. Now next I want to get one example of a verb ending with OER. Let's take it here. We have voir. Voir. Vivek, what do you mean by voir? Voir means what? Voir means to see. To see. Now, I want someone to guess or to tell me what is the present tense now of voir. Now, present tense of voir here will be present tense of voir will be je vois. Did you see? Je vois. Again, it's ending like attendre. Je vois. Tu vois. Il or elle voit. But here we need to add T. Here we need to add T. Voir, present tense of voir. Je vois, tu vois, il voit, elle voit. Then next, nous, let me get my textbook. Okay, nous voyons, as you can see here, even the spelling keeps changing there also. Nous voyons, vous voyez, il voit, il voit. You can write it like this, or you can write il voit like this also. You can remove this I. I will explain why I will remove this voix. Il voit or elle voit like this one. Je vois, tu vois, il voit, elle voit, nous voyons, vous voyez, il voit, elle voit. Okay? That was the present tense of all group of French verb. But my main things, as you can see in this question, I told you we'll have one question of 5 marks. So in these 5 questions, main question, they will give you different verb in a different tense. Okay? So you need to get the right tense. Here they already suggest you temps indiqué. They already give you the tense which you need to get those all verbs. As you can see here, vous attendre présent. So what will be now the present tense of attendre? Because they say vous form is there, which means this attendre will be conjugated according to vous. So the ending of attendre will be according to the subject which is vous. Then it will be vous attendez. IZ, vous attendez vos parents, which means you are waiting your parents. Then the next one is tu avoir futur proche. Okay, let me explain again this one. Before all 3 verb group, we have 2 base group. The 2 base group we have avoir and être. This avoir and être will help all 3 group verbs to get past tense and future tense of that. So the first one here I have avoir. Nikita. Avoir means what, Nikita? Don't laugh. I know you are laughing. Tell me, what do you mean by avoir? Avoir means what, Nikita? Avoir means to have. Avoir means to have. Now, in this one, there is no like proper rule of, okay, it ending with this one, then it must be like that. No. If they say avoir present tense will be j'ai. J'ai, which means I have. Tu as. You have. Il a or elle a. J'ai, tu as, il a, elle a. Nous avons. Vous avez. Ils or elles ont. Okay? This is the present tense of avoir. I say except those all three group verb, we have two more are there. These two verbs are separate. We have the first one is avoir, which means to have. J'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, or elles ont. That was the present tense. Now, one more is there, which is être. Let me give it directly here. Which is être. Now, for être, être, which means what? Sumriti. Être. Karyapa 1, Karyapa 2, tell me, être means what? Être means to be. Please, my dear student, try to revise your note, even of first PUC. Your textbook is there. I said for those who doesn't have French textbook, refer to school. If you refer to school, they will let me know. I can buy it from here and send it to school. Then from there you can get it easily. Être, which means to be. To be. Now, present tense of être will be je suis. Je suis, which means I am. Tu es. Il, or, elle est. Nous sommes. Nous sommes. Then, vous êtes. Ils sont. Or, elles sont. Remember, for avoir here, I had ils ont. But for être, I had s again here, which means ils sont, elles sont. They are. For être, for avoir it, they have. For être, it means they are. This is the present tense of être, which means to be. Now, let's come back here. As you can see, I have two forms there. Now, I need to get avoir in future. Okay. Skip this question because I didn't teach you about future. But you can guess what will be the future. Here they didn't specify, which they say future proche. How will you get the future proche of a verb? How will you get the passé récent of a verb? How will you get the future if they didn't specify which kind of future? This is a future simple and passé composé. So in our next class, I'm going to teach you about futur proche, passé récent, futur simple, and passé composé of all three group verbs. But these all things has been done in a first PUC. So you can try, just do your best. Try. Tomorrow before my next class, do it. It's only 5 questions and send it to school. I will get it. Then I can see how you are doing it also. Do it and send it to me. Ciao for next class. Bye-bye. Take care.